Yo, welcome back. Welcome back. This is another episode of You Like My Podcast. I'm here with my co-host Few Do It Better.
Yes, sir.
And we have a special guest here, man.
Yes.
Yes. The
You could have
big
been
owner.
anywhere in the world, but you're here with us tonight. Welcome to King of Diamonds, where legends are made and dreams are fulfilled. They call me Akinyele, all the way from the beginning to the end. Yes. Fellas, don't get too close to the ladies or you will pay child support. If you touch, you tip. If you feel, you peel. Let's go. I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to let y'all have fun. Y'all started.
Yeah.
I'm going to be calm.
Yeah, man. Once again, thank you for having us here.
Yes, y'all welcome to be here. You and everybody else, whoever wants to come to 40, I'm just a promoter. From 4730, Frontage Road, Forest Park, Atlanta, Georgia, GA, zip code 3029.
Yeah,
7.
man. Yeah.
Yes. King of Diamonds, that's our location.
Yeah.
No,
man.
wait, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. You selling yourself short already.
Don't we got King of Diamonds all over. But
Yeah.
our premiere where I'm at, the new place that we're pumping and pushing is Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes, sir. Okay.
That's right, yeah, because Few informed me that you have a few of these guys, man. You got one Dominican.
They go is we're in third world countries. It's beautiful over there. It's nice waters. We go all over.
Exotic women.
It all starts from a dream.
Yeah, for those who don't know, we are sitting here with the owner of King of Diamonds. All right. Anyone you've been in, this the man you talk to right here.
Yes. So with King of Diamonds, it was funny, man. Good, you asked the questions because I would just probably keep going.
No. Please. How did King of Diamonds start?
Right.
King of Diamonds started with, it was in Miami. It goes all the way back. My man Disco Rick was there. We ate a steak in a place one day. It was a place called Crazy Horse, located out in Miami. And me and Disco Rick used to work for another club called Diamonds before that. And Disco Rick, we sat there and we said, look, man, we can make this place bigger and better than ever. We got there with the owner of the building, the Crazy Horse, worked out a deal with him. And then from there, the rest is history. But a whole fluctuation of people came and put this whole ensemble together where it came. But it started with me and Disco Rick. Now, people came in, they did it, they went, everybody tried. This the part where you don't leave no one's name out, right? Because everybody said, I did this, I did that, I was the cook, I was the dancer, I was the house mom, I did this. We love everybody, But then it started from the bottom and it keeps going. Dancing and all that. It's like one of the oldest professions. It's like when you look at George Washington. George Washington was actually a pimp, right? So it's like they travel lands to go get girls and go get women and all that. But then him and Christopher Columbus in them. That's how it all started. That's why they carried on tradition. They put George Washington face on the dollar bill, and when it don't matter, you can have 1,000 house, you can throw a $1 time, but you don't even know why. But that's what it was. Not the saying King of Diamonds is pimping at all. That's not what we're saying. We're just starting from the beginning, and I'm taking you back to the beginning of time. The oldest profession in the world is like prostitution. Is the oldest profession in the world, And then now we just monetized it into dancing, where it just suggested sex, but it isn't actual sex. You go, you get to watch girls go nude all the way, you get to have fun. It comes into art. It's just like when you see your mother dancing in the mirror, and if you're a little child, you probably see your mother dancing naked in the mirror. It's an art. We just took that art form and took it here and turned it into King of Diamonds and having fun with it. Yes.
All right, and you can spread out across the land.
Spread out across the land. That's why they tell the girls to spread it open. That's what it is. It spreads out. It starts.
Like, how do you manage this many clubs? How do you do that? Especially when you got some out of the country.
You find a job that you love and you don't work a day in your life. That's it. So it's like it's just part of you. When I was younger, you got to figure I'm old school now. I'm 51 years old. So when I was 19, 20, 21, sex was always part of me. When I was coming up back in the days, I used to make sex records once upon a time. The songs I made was love songs. I called them love songs. There was a song called Fuck Me For Free, which was a great love song. And then it was later done over by Khaled and Drake. So when Khaled and Drake did it over, it was good. So I kind of realized that they understood it. Another beautiful, beautiful, tremendous love song that I made was a song called Put It in Your Mouth. A great
Wait,
song.
wait. You
So
wait. What you mean? You may put it in your
That
mouth?
you
sound like
see,
love to me.
the song was called "Put It in Your
Uh
Mouth."
huh.
It
In your
was a love,
motherfucking mouth.
right? So
Right.
that's me rapping on it. So when now you got to remember, I'm Akinyele. This is 1993.
Yeah.
So I'm in there and I'm putting you on your mother. You want to go down? Why not? That's me, and I'm going and
Okay.
I'm going and I'm rapping and I'm going. So then at that time in 1993, I'm making sex records. I'm Put It in Your Mouth out. So and it's funny. It's like even when you come today, you when people put it together and it clicks in them, they understand why the fuck we here right now. So it makes sense. So now back then this wasn't internet, this wasn't YouTube, it wasn't nothing out there. It was just you have to go from city to city to city and push your record. I used to have to go from strip club to strip club to strip club and sing "Fuck for Free" and sing "Put It in Your Mouth" every night for 2 years straight. So it's like when I was doing that, that was going on, and then in the process of that, that's when I realized, like, wow, we in strip clubs. I'm in strip eras, and and the dancers are with me, and then the girls who was with me back then, you look at them as the hoes, the bitches, the sluts, and then you kind of realize that these are real people. Then when they're real people, they come to your family, and then y'all are going from city to city to city. One day we're going. The record is doing, I don't know, we're independent. The record is selling 1,000 copies. It's me, the dancers. I have a Jewish lady, great friend of mine, Jessica Rosenblum, helps pushing us. We're going. Then one day the record takes off and sell 5 million units at $7 a pop. Now, at that point, you're
It's $35
crazy.
million.
At that point, you're crazy or you're a genius. The crazy guy and the genius, they're the same people. When I'm doing the songs, the sex records, I'm looking crazy. When the check clears, you a genius. That's all it is.
Hmm.
The
Hey.
thug and the police officer, they're the same person. They got the same look in their eyes when they say get out the car. The crazy person, the genius, they're the same person. It just makes money. It just makes money. So the theory of, so when you did that, I felt like, how do I give back to the people who helped me? So it was a whole bunch of girls who used to rock with me. Like, and all the girls who was back then with me, I'm 51, so now they're turning 51 too now. So it was girls like Honey, Italy, still the same sex names, different faces. Honey, wet, slurp, the same names. So it's like I wanted to figure how do I give back to them. So then at that point there, I bought strip clubs, and I started getting strip clubs and giving them that. They had a master's degree in hoology, so being that it was a master's degree in hoology, they knew about this shit. They didn't think they know about it, but they knew about dancing, taking your clothes off, get butt naked, money on the floor, whose money is this, whose money is that. They knew about it, and then they learned it, and then we worked it, and then they worked together, and they started living in communities that where doctors are living, where lawyers are living. They had a degree in hoology, and he had a degree in law, and he had a degree in doctor, and this is where we mastered a craft, and this is what we take, and we rebox it every day. It's the same thing. We see different girls come in here all the time. They're 21 years old. They got the greatest plan in the world of what they're gonna conquer the world, and then it's hard. You show them to respect each other, and then that's it. It goes on and on and on.
What's like the uh, wildest thing that's happened? I guess since you're dealing with all these women with different personalities, and women don't necessarily get along all the time. How do you?
Right.
What's the wildest story you've had? Like somebody, chick got beat up in the locker room a few times.
I mean, for me, you gotta think. I'm Akinyele, right? Let's start there, right? So let's
Okay.
just imagine. I made a song, Put It in Your Mouth, right? So
Hmm.
the wildest shit for me was I don't know, it just comes normal now. It's just like it's just the everyday for me when I
Right.
see it. I done went through fabulous, tremendous, great STDs in my life. So it's like when
Wait.
you when you hit that climax, nothing's wild no more.
That's
You
what
right.
When you wake up like, yo,
He
this
said
is
it was worth it.
when you wake up like, yo, this is not right. Nothing is wild no more. So it's like it's the normal. So now I just try to live normalizing normal. That's what it is. So it's just everyday stuff to me. It's like life and death, pussy and dick. It's the beginning and the end. That's all it is. It's all one circle. So it's wild. It's just like you could talk to a girl, but when she's naked and clitoris is in front of you, it's a different conversation.
Yeah.
We're
Facts.
trying to understand what happened, and we're trying to see what we doing and what's going on. But your eyes, the human mind thinks about sex like every 5 seconds. That's just in general. That's just what it is. So it's like we put that together. So the my wild is normal. What's wild
Got
for
you.
someone else is what might be wild for you is totally
Right.
normal to me.
No,
So
I completely get what you're saying. Different worlds.
yes.
What was the transition from being a musician to being the owner of a strip club and
Yeah.
managing a strip club, even though you were already in that realm?
Right. It wasn't a transition. All of my songs and all of my albums was sex. There was always sex. It was always me curious. It was always a young guy curious about puberty, curious about exploring love. That's all it was. So my music was that. So it just art imitated life. Like if I,
Yeah.
it was like I was supposed to grow up doing this.
Right.
When I
Like
was
it only
20,
made sense.
right? When I was 20, I was like, what am I gonna do when I'm 50? What am I gonna do when I'm 60? But then it made sense. Like I'm gonna be in the realm that I came into doing it. So it's like that was the transition. I was always there. I was learning it. It's just like everybody else. For you, you're a young man. You learn it's still all about pussy. The world is still all about pussy. You go to school, you get a job, you get married, you come home, fuck your wife. It's still about pussy. It ain't
Right.
nobody like I don't do this, I don't do that. And that's what it
100.
was. So it wasn't a transition. It was just art imitating life and turning the dancing back into art again with everyone. So it was like you're there. It's like you're 100% real. I had a girl. She used to rap back in the days, but she used to make porn. She's in my era. Her name was Heather Hunter.
Oh,
So
okay.
at this
That's
point, Heather
familiar.
Hunter, that was a great friend of mine. We used to tour around all the way. Me, her, and Janet Jack me. So we would go around,
Definitely know who
That's
she
a
is.
legend.
but these are like adult vaginas y'all probably don't even know about.
No,
Like
no,
way,
definitely
definitely one of
way,
my
no, you definitely don't.
It's definitely
I
up in my
definitely do. My
time.
dad had him on VHS in that
There
top
we go.
drawer right there.
There we go. So with them, we used to travel around, right? And I used to tell her back then, I used to be like, you have the right rhymes, man. Just do what you do because Little Kim was out back then at that time, and Little Kim was making sex songs, and I'm like, Heather, you actually sucking dick for real? Like you on camera sucking dick, like no one's going to question you. Like
Right.
this is what you do. This is what it is. So for me, it was like art imitating life. So when I stepped into this realm and just turned it professional, all the people who know the history, they understood it. When we at King of Diamonds, we base it on artists coming. So all the artists, whether you're younger, you grew up with the sex songs I have. So when I reach out to you, that identification comes in hand. This is why it's so easy for us to turn this over because they're like, fuck, oh yeah. The only person who was out there with me, I was on the East Coast, and then you had Luke Skywalker on the West Coast. I mean, in down South Florida doing it. So we were like not rivals, but we were like kind of making the same music. When I watched the Luke Skywalker had a show like that's Doodle Brown, Two
Doodle
Live Crew
Brown.
and them. So now when they had a reality show, I tuned into the reality show like, oh, this shit is crazy. I wasn't ready to see Luke with the lawyer girl and and playing football. I'm like, where the fuck is the hose at?
Right.
But that's what it was. So now, even when when I'm picking up the artists, like, yo, come to my club, in their head, they're like, oh, there's gonna be hoes there. This is gonna be this. This is gonna be that.
It's gonna be
This is
lit.
gonna be this. So when you come, the dancing is going, the money's in the air, and it lives up to everything that they say. I still like the Luke show though. Yes.
Heard that.
Okay, yeah, man. Look, y'all, we're going to take a break real fast, and we're going to be right back with Akinyele.
Yes, we back. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us tonight. Welcome to King of Diamonds. Legends are made and dreams are fulfilled. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
I
man,
just
we are
get
back.
into marketing mode all the time.
Yeah, man. I love it. Yeah. We here with the one and only Akinyele, man.
Yeah, Sterling, I know what you want to get into, but I want to get into something else first.
Okay. What you thinking?
KOD, like you said, anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
It's a place for everybody. Old people, if y'all want to come to Sunday brunch. Sunday brunch
I
is the
heard good
place
things about your Sunday brunch.
to be. Yes, like
Sunday brunch, it was fun for me because it's like, I keep saying I'm 51, right? I didn't even know I was gonna make it here. Like, I figured, but when you get here, you're here. So Sunday brunch is a time where it's adult because old people fuck too. It's the same shit. It's just like Sunday brunch is like the Hooters excuse. When you go to Hooters, guys go there because they want to see women with breasts, but they act like the Hooters chicken wings is great.
Right.
Fortunately for us on Sunday brunch, the food is magnificent. We got a chef showing up. He makes the
Okay.
best food out here. We have Tracy. Everybody works in the kitchen, and we work, and she handles the administration. It works. Sunday brunch comes together for the adults who love to eat, who love to have fun, who love to take it easy, and who love to see the entertainment come on the stage after. We have a great fabulous band here
Yeah,
that
live band.
plays.
Heard
Their
that
name
one.
is Red Sample. We play old music where it can make you remember where you come from so you can understand where you're going. And then we top it off with birthday parties at the end. And then we bring out clitoris sometimes, to bring it all back to the beginning and the end.
Right. You
And
know.
that's what it is. It's Sunday brunch. You have just experienced it. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you come to the brunch with us. Yes.
All right.
Right, because the when they flip the switch is real, and you gonna know when it happened. But it's definitely something you need to watch.
Yes.
The food is lovely.
Yes.
The live band is just something that you got to at least see it one time.
You gotta see it. It's like nowhere else. It's like the strip club go meets Disney World,
Facts.
and that's what it is. There's nothing going on wild. It's the foreplay. It's before everything happens. This is the Cialis. This is the Viagra. This is before we go straight up.
Right, right.
This is what it is. This is where it simmers in. It takes. You feel your heart. Everything start happening, and then you are at Sunday brunch. Foreplay.
Yeah, that sounds. Get some ass and
It's,
wings.
it's exciting. It's exciting. The
It-
food is good.
it
When
definitely
you go to
is.
Hooters, you're like, the wings are great.
Right.
Turkey wings are good. Then we got unlimited crab legs. Crab in the strip club was genius. It's like,
Yeah, man.
we probably might make a shot of penicillin. I don't know. But it was
Oh, man.
crabs in the strip club. I felt it worked, but it worked great. Yeah. See,
Okay.
that's the only thing they can see crabs in the strip club.
All right. God. Okay. So like I said, you're a married man here. How do
Yes,
you?
I got. Let me tell you, there was a great story. So you always want to marry into the business you in. You
Right.
want to marry into the family.
Okay.
I was around nothing but dances. That's what. So I would have an L7, the letter L, and the
Square.
number 7 is a square. So you
Yeah.
would have a square girl saying, she would live in a beautiful house and say, yo, don't have these dances called, but the dances is actually the reason why she lives like
Right,
this,
it's-
right?
Right,
So
right,
then you
right.
got to get rid of the L7, and then you got to marry into the career.
Somebody
now.
who
You gotta-
understands what
you
you're
got to
doing.
really be about it. So then I got married to a girl in 2008. She was a dancer, and it's like she was a dancer. It was great. We get married. We have fun. 2008, magnificent time. It lasts from 2008 to I think 2010. And that was it. Like we did the L7. I stayed home. We stayed home. I realized like I didn't like it. I don't know if she loved it. But that was that. And then in 2011, we gave each other a hug, and that was it. We never seen each other again. But this what it was. Still wear the ring. It was a great time. It was fun. Back
Gotcha.
to business.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yes. But everybody should enjoy it. Everybody
Yeah.
should enjoy the marriage life one time or another.
Yeah, man.
It's fun. Wake up, hey, baby, baby.
You
It
think
was
you
all
would
fun.
ever
that.
do it again?
Huh?
Would you ever do it again?
If I could find another dancer, right, that it could work, of course, probably do it again. But I do it every day. I'm married to the game.
Married to the
I'm
game,
married to
Right.
myself.
man.
I'm a professional. How would I say this? I am a professional marriage person. Love myself. This is her. This is my wife. Her name is Palmetta.
Hey,
How you doing?
man.
How you doing? I make
She ain't
love
never
to her.
gonna do you
I
wrong.
make love to her every night.
Right, right.
She moves other girls away.
She
everything
save you
else.
money.
She's great. She's
Oh.
great. She helps spend the money.
Right.
My right hand. Yes, my left hand. Love her.
What's one of the one of the harder obstacles with owning a club? Not just one, I guess owning a chain of clubs. Like
The hardest obstacle is not fucking the help. Literally, physically. I'm telling you, not
that
fucking the
made me
help.
spill my drink,
Not
bro.
fucking the help, literally, physically, or financially. Just
Right.
respecting them and then you love them. It's like you gotta hire people that you're attracted to. and then you keep the attraction there, and eventually it turns into sisters and
You
brothers,
just
and
keep your
then you
dick out
guys
of them.
got
You
the
get money.
love.
Quick
Yes,
question.
and
So
that's what it is.
do you hire your own help?
Most of the time we have a girl named Nikki who does all that. She hires everybody for us. And then when Nikki hires everybody, I come, we approve it, and then we go, and then we take it from there. We interview everyone, and you have fun with them. You watch them grow as they come. When you see them, you're like, damn, I would probably fuck with this girl. I would fuck with her, but then you don't, because
Right.
that's the beginning of the end right there,
Right. Yeah. As soon
And
as you
then
put your dick in them.
soon as you do that, that's it. The girl comes to the back room, and you trying to be professional. She's like, I was just fucking on you.
It's hard
And
to
then
take it
it
serious.
goes all out the window. But it's like, that's the hardest thing. Not fucking to help, just respecting them and showing them how to get to the next side.
Right.
Yes.
Get that money.
What was
respect
your
that.
transition like coming from Miami to Atlanta?
To Atlanta. Yeah. What's the
Um,
difference?
Totally, it's a big
The,
difference.
from Miami, it was good. Like for me, I was from New York City, right? So I'm born and raised in Queens, New York. So then from there, I went to Miami. Then we've been in Miami. That's upstairs. Then we've been in Miami from I was in Miami from 2008 to 2016. When it came to Atlanta, it was the same thing because every girl in Atlanta, the number one job in Atlanta for a girl is a dancer for the most part. So in Miami, a lot of the girls who danced in Miami came from Atlanta. So Atlanta was like the mecca for black entertainment, black dancing. So for us to come out here, it was good. The reason why we came out here was it was during COVID. The world was shut down. So I had to figure out what to do now, how to make this stuff work. The OnlyFans stuff, everybody really wasn't up on it yet, all the way where it could actually make money and girls can make a living. The white girls can make a living on it, but the black girls, they tried it, they sat on it, and they was like, now you got all these underground parties and everybody's selling pussy a mile a minute on the
Right.
streets,
Right.
shit got haywire. So then I figured, damn, how do we bring it back? We had an opportunity here in Atlanta. I said, all right, I'm for Atlanta. For me, it was like, all right, but now it was like LeBron James bringing his talent to South Beach. So it was
Right.
like, let me bring it to Atlanta. This is the Mecca. You got this club, you got that club, you got that club, that club. Let me go out here and see, can we really stand the test of time with them? Can we really put these guys through the pit out here? So we came out here, and there's a hard fight out here, but we have fun. I love all the clubs in Atlanta. I respect all of them out here because we grew up in Miami hearing about them. So we didn't come out here trying to crush them or not like that. We came trying to blend in with them, but we just having fun. So it's like friendly competition. So the transition to Atlanta is good. With me, I never even been out like it's 100% for me in here. Like when we come, we put 100% in, not my heart, just 100%. It's like a prostitute. She fucks you with 100%, not her heart.
Yeah.
Right,
thank
right,
A
God.
right.
lawyer represents you 100%, not his heart. He goes have a drink with the other lawyer who just was suing you. So
Right.
we put that, and that's called professional. So we
Right.
come here, put 100% in. I never even been to Lenox Mall, nothing like that. I'm just here to
Wow.
the airport, here to the airport. That's it.
Wow.
So it's like, as far as Atlanta, I don't even know Atlanta, but the people that come here to the club, we love them. For us, we mostly get a lot of tourists from all over that come, so we love them too. We're like a national brand. So when we put the bat signal up, we mostly get people who are traveling from all over coming here, knowing the whole situation. Atlanta will come, visit us sometime, and we love it. So it's pretty cool in Atlanta, the transition.
How do you manage to stay so locked in? Like you said, you ain't been nowhere but
You
here
ain't
into
even
the
been in
airport.
nowhere in Atlanta.
Find a job you love, and you
You
don't
never
work a
work
day in your life. Like at the end of the day, I guess I went through something when I was growing up. I'm like, I'm rapping, I'm making records, and I'm like, damn, what do I do? And I said, if I could find something that's still music, still girls, still entertainment, I'm there. And then when you find it, you're like, I'm locked in. This is it.
That's it.
Like let's go. When you have fun with it and you do it every day.
All right. Hey man, you thought about expanding and going ahead and getting that KOD OnlyFans?
Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
with us right now, we did a King of Diamonds coin. We did a King of Diamonds only fan page. We're getting that ready. But it's like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we're brick and mortar. So it's like you could get ready for the metaverse, you could get ready for this and that. But to me, that's all Japanese,
It's
right?
all
We don't
Japanese.
even understand it. So you sit there, and then what happens is it's called technology. You get somebody there, they sit with a computer, they
Right.
tell you this. You wake up, they own your company, and that's what happened. They're your partners now,
Right.
But it's like for us, we're just brick and mortar.
Right.
It was Hugh Hefner, Larry Flint, and that was me.
Yeah, this
And
is
and this is what it is. So now with us, we create a zone where we live on the internet. We create awareness. The internet, we cater to it because that complements us at the end of the day. One day we're gonna try to put it in one big nut bundle and go sell the whole thing off for what it is. We're the first generation, like we are the leading brand when it comes to strip club, when it comes to entertainment. It used to be Scores, it used to be Crazy Horse, Playboy, Hustler magazine. We are the first generation where our family didn't grow up segregated. So we went to school with white guys, Chinese guys. So now this is one world. The rap music has taken over, whereas one world. This is why the King of Diamonds brand stands out over Crazy Horse, over Scores, over Playboy magazine. So now we just got to figure out how to put that in one nutshell and take it to the other side correctly, where we still come out owning it. That's the trick here, owning it. So yeah, we're ready to go to the metaverse. You ready to go to
modernized
the OnlyFans. You ready to go to all that.
when it
But
makes
at the
sense.
end of the day, that's just the biggest technology to grab it from you,
Yeah, because
because at the end, you don't, it's like you're there, you're waiting for merchant, you're this, to that, and you want to do it. And of course, we have to explore it. And that's the process that we're into now
because
because
Wait, hold on,
it's
wait.
like we hit the glass ceiling, right? With this whole thing. So when we're at the glass ceiling right now, what are we going to do? We're going to bring another girl out. We're gonna have another strip club and
right, you just
another
repeat the
party
formula.
tonight. We repeat it. So now we're exploring. Okay, how do I get there? Because for me, cool. Let's get a King of Diamond coin. Let's get a metaverse. Let's go pay per view. Let's do this on
You try to
television.
get
Let's
that
go that. But at
currency.
the end of the day, you got to remember the banks don't identify it because it's a
Yeah, they got to be regulated at
it's
some point.
they regulate it. Like with our merchant accounts, the banks don't touch it because they put this with sex trafficking. So when they put it with sex trafficking,
And
the
sex
biggest
working.
the biggest trick to it is to keep you right there so you don't get to the other side. So when you're at
Gotcha.
the other side, here it is. We have a company that make millions. And when I go and say, "Hi, how you doing? I want to buy the whole." When I go to Manhattan, we're buying property in Manhattan, strip clubs out there. And
Okay.
then I say, "How much is the building?" They're like, "Okay, the building was like 3 million." I say, "How much is the block?" They said the block is 150 million. And when I say, "Okay, let's buy the block," they look at me like
Then
I'm
it's like,
crazy. But you crazy until you the genius and you write the check for 150 and then you're like, look, let's buy the
right.
block. And that's what it is. So it's like we creating our own lane already, but now we just try to figure out how to monetize it to really get it correctly out there. You see everybody, I'm in cryptocurrency, I'm in this, I'm in forex, and does it's like I look for it, but it's like
That's cool, but this
Nah,
right here, this is
nah.
old fashioned. This
This
gonna
is
always work
old-fashioned
right
going,
here.
yes.
No,
Pussy
right,
gonna always sell.
right.
Yes.
Damn.
It's all good. Let's go ahead
That
and take it.
happens. You in the strip club. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us tonight.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're in the strip club, you can forget what you're thinking and you just
Right.
have fun. King of Diamonds, Akinyele, legends are made, dreams are fulfilled. Yes.
Yes, we'll be right back, y'all.
Yes. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us tonight. Now, King of Diamonds. When you ask me a great question, where do we go from here with King of Diamonds? King of Diamonds is like the forefront of the media right now. When you think of all the girls and the dancers who came through King of Diamonds dancing, they're the head of entertainment right now. Back then in King of Diamonds, we had Black China who was in there.
Okay.
Beautiful. You gotta love her. You had in the King of Diamonds locker rooms, you had Cardi B in the
Okay.
King of Diamonds locker room. We had a girl named Chanelica in the King of Diamonds locker room, but her name is Jocelyn Hernandez now.
Okay.
We
Okay.
had Dime Piece in the King of Diamonds locker room. Tip Drill, Nia
Okay.
Lee, Johnny
Okay.
Blades. All this came from King of Diamonds. So those are beautiful girls that they make it out. So you feel
Yeah.
good when you watch them make it out.
And the
You feel
growth.
good when I'm able. The epitome is when I'm able to see Jocelyn Hernandez come here, Black China come here, and they were in the locker room. So now when I go to the locker room, I see. So when you're in the locker room, the average civilians might see holes. I see stars. I'm
Yeah,
like,
Right,
sure.
wow,
right,
Any
right.
this
one of
is
y'all
this
could
is
break out.
this is the breakout. I like that
Yeah, you
because
know.
I don't got herpes, but don't worry,
Oh
don't
Jesus.
worry. I know, but any one of y'all could break out and go to the next level. But that's the fun thing about it here. So it's like you see different genres, you see different people, you watch them come, you watch them go. So for me, when I'm in here, it's like a whole building process. I'm coming from sex records. I'm coming from me and you watch a Jay-Z. If you watch all Jay-Z old movies, Streets is watching. I'm in it. So I'm in me and Jay-Z. I'm watching us in my
Okay.
pop's van driving. We go on stage together every night. He sings Ain't No Nigga. I sing Put It In Your Mouth. And I
Ain't no.
and then I look at him now and I see him like to the moon. And
All right.
it's so funny. Nas, a great friend of mine. You watch him on the Drink Champs. He's like, Akinyele took me to get the deal. I love them.
Yeah.
But but King of Diamonds is such a big brand that when I talk to them, I'm like, "How you doing?" And he's like, "How you doing?"
Right.
Because they hear it out there, and it's like Prince or Michael Jackson. I'm like, nigga, y'all won, and they're like, nah, you win. But you sometimes you don't sit back and see like you're fortunate enough to be around tomorrow's stars, and even in here in Atlanta, we have a great group of women that are still tomorrow's stars, and that's what it is.
How have you managed to keep your finances intact from just taking what you had at such a young age to be able to carry it over into a big ass brand?
Um, You get lucky. That's all it is. You get lucky. There's no formula. If there was a formula, there's a correct way to be a doctor. There's a correct way to be a lawyer. There's no correct way to stay on top. You just got to get lucky, and it comes from within, man. As long as you stay doing the right thing, everything happens and it falls in place. And when it's luck, you act like Michael Jordan got fucking lucky more than a lot of us, right? But
Right.
when he gets luck, he'll point and start pointing at you, and that's it. And you think you put luck with nice.
Mhm.
So at the end of the day, with the finances, you sit there, you go. My job now is just normalizing normal. I have fun. The high for me is going to shop and get a great shirt at Walmart. That's like the
Oh my
fun for
God.
me right now. It's like you live a full life at a young age.
Right.
So then you feel super, super, super like I would watch the girls fight. I would watch that, and then I'm sitting there and I'm the one able to tell everybody like, listen. I know where this stuff goes. I know where it's gonna end up. I know how it's gonna go. You don't want to do that.
So
Just
do you
take it
get to
easy.
indulge in actual strip club activities? Do you like?
Every day I indulge in strip club activities. I see a girl and I say, that bitch look alright, and you indulge that way. You look and you indulge and you
No, I
indulge.
mean like you
You
don't be
you
out
were-
just
you indulge. You sit there and say, damn, damn, damn. And
right.
then when you get home at night, when you're an adult, you think of which girl you thought about, and you like,
Fact.
what? I'm going to make love.
saved a
Like
lot
I
of
For the
money.
world run out.
you stay and then right after you masturbate and it's over, you're like, I'm glad I didn't do that shit.
You know,
Right.
this
For
is the
real.
smartest
And this,
move I
and
did
this
all
is what
day.
it is. And then, yes, but I indulge every night. You have fun. You sit there. You look at it, and it's like this is what it is, and you get fun with it. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us tonight. King of Diamonds, Akinyele. Let's go. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. We are back. The one and only. Well, it's not the one and only because there's a few of these. You know, I definitely see that it's going to be one in each state across the country eventually. You know what I'm
Yes.
The
saying?
good
But
states.
we're in King of Diamonds, Atlanta, you guys.
Right, right. The
Yeah.
good states.
Yes,
Yes.
with the one and only Akinyele. You know what I mean?
Okay, so first of all, you surprised the shit out of me today, and I must say that I did not know "Put It in Your Mouth." You wrote that. I did not
I
know
didn't know
that.
that either.
Like,
I
and
was-
that's my
It's
and
like,
that's
it's funny, man. A lot of people like the rappers when they come in here, they know it. That's their goal. Like you got to remember, Put in Your Mouth came out in 1995. Then so for them, it was like then I did another. I did like probably six sex albums, but
Uh-huh.
a couple songs hit. Put It in Your Mouth went to the
Right.
moon. Another song called Fuck for Free went to the moon. So when
Right.
Drake and Khaled did Fuck for Free over, right? Khaled calls me and he's like, "Yo, we want to clear the song, the Fuck for Free song. What do you want?" So for me, I'm like, what I want? What do you mean what I want? I'm like, I don't want nothing. Y'all can have it for free. Let's go. Because it
For the
was like
culture.
when I was coming up, there's a whole legacy of rappers who was on the front line paving it. So for me, it was fun for me to call old rappers who I knew, Buckshot Short and them, and it was like, yo, we made it. Drake and them is doing the song over,
Right.
so they
See,
loved it. So for
Yeah.
me,
Paying
it's
it
like
forward.
it's like I'm the one who made it out that platform for them.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm the bank for everybody. I'm like,
so
yo,
so
here, let's go.
I feel like you should have used your leverage a little bit more. When Callie call you the next time, hey, what do you want? I want you to come perform that bitch at KOD afterwards.
KOD.
That's what I want you to
Well,
do.
the best thing is like that's the immediate thing, right? But the best thing is knowing that it's there for opportunities like this. I
Mhm.
get the saying that lasts so long, and it's like heroin. It goes in your vein and it stays in your mind, and you're like, God damn, and you understand it, and then it starts to make sense. When I'm in here, I'm just in here relaxing, cooling, until you could hear that I could actually put the words together and talk and understand where it comes from. Then you're like, oh shit, would put it in your mouth. It's like we'll go from city to city, so the rappers would know it. This is why King of Diamonds was heavily successful in building it with rappers, because even if like for instance, even if the little baby to know it, his manager knows it, and he sits to him and say, "Let me explain to you where you're going and who this is and what
Right.
it is."
Like
And
this.
that's the
That's
marriage that
hard.
comes together with it. That's the uniqueness that makes it so good. So it's like we didn't just get here lucky. It was like a lot of Viagra that we went through to get all the way to this part where we are now the hardest Cialis place out right now. Yes.
Right, it's been over 4 hours, so you probably need a doctor.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God, childish.
Can we go? Let's go through your day-to-day routine. What does your wake up to go to sleep schedule look like on a daily basis?
My wake up to go to sleep is you go to sleep with the girls on your mind. You wake up with the girls on your mind. You wake up with the club. I wake up every day. I have fun saying, "How do we be number one? How do we be number one?" It's like you always want that urge. It's like music. You still have to keep that competitiveness in you. You're
Mm-hmm.
like, "How do we get number one?" So I'm on the phone. I'm doing the commercials. I'm making sure we on top of their head. I'm looking at the other clubs. I'm like, "Oh, we got to get on top of their head. This artist wants $100,000 to come tonight. Are we going to give him 100,000? It's fuck no, we're not giving him 100. It's like fuck no, we're not giving him 100,000. It's Monday, Tuesday. Fuck no, we're not giving him 100,000. Wednesday, give him the $100,000 because we king of diamonds and we got to stay on everybody's head.
That's hard.
No, he not gonna pack the building up, but fuck it. It's the integrity of keeping the infrastructure of the
Yeah.
business in hand
Yeah.
right now, so we could be here today. So that's what it is, and you live with that and you fight that day in, day out, night and day. The biggest reward for me is sometimes when I wake up like, why am I doing it every day? Is for this for when people come for opportunities, for me to be able to say, here, take the opportunity, go, have it, do what you do, make
Hold
the
on, wait.
most
Yeah.
of it.
And on that note, I want to say we definitely appreciate
Yes,
the
sir.
Of
opportunity
course,
that
of course.
that you provided for us.
That's what it
Yeah.
is. My thing is like, go ahead,
All
have
love.
fun, take it, run with it. When I see half the girls who are our managers and our house moms, they're the general managers for us now. But 10, 12 years ago, they was the dancers. So that's the biggest transition that brings the biggest glory to me. When I'm watching like a Daphne Evans here who runs the whole place day in, day out, come from the bottom and is able to run it and be the head girl in charge, then I feel like, yo, we did the right thing. And then it's like, this is what it is. We have
Um,
fun with it.
do you have
Legends are
children?
made and dreams are fulfilled, huh?
Do you have children?
I don't have no biological kids.
Wait,
But
wait.
hold on, let me explain it to you. Let me explain it. I don't have no biological
They
kids.
sound real technical.
Nah, it ain't technical. It ain't nothing with it. I mean, I come from put it in your mouth. I come from sex records. I come from STDs, right? So when you in STD world, is one day you grow up and you be like, I'm not fucking nobody without condoms no more. So then you running your whole life like that. Then you get old and you're like, I didn't fuck nobody without no condoms. But when it come to kids, it was a lot of girls who I dated within the past who have children, and their children became my kids, and you love them. I grew up with a regular father, but in my household, it was a stepfather who helped me. So, the kids, it's funny, when they don't know you're young, they're 2, they're 3 years old, but then when they grow up, when they 5 and 7, you're not my daddy. But when they 15 and 16, Dad can have a Ferrari,
Right.
and it gets it. So it's kind of fun. So saying that, it's like, yes, I have like 8 children that I love, and they're beautiful and they're great. And I have a whole locker room of kids, of young kids. They're 22, 23, 24, and they're kids, and you put them in there. Kids are just an arrow. You just got to point them in the right
Hold on,
direction.
wait.
You don't plan on
Wait,
passing the
wait,
club?
wait. Hold on. Fuck that, Dad. Can you adopt me? I want a Ferrari.
Yeah, you just giving them out.
Right.
The epitome is when you meet
I could be Ock Jr.
when you meet your stepdaughters, right? And they come in with their dance bag, and you're like, "What are you doing?"
He said, "What are you doing?"
and then
You can dance anywhere in the world, but you're right here in KOD.
Then it's like you're there, and then you're like, those are the tough ones right there. Yes.
Okay.
You love them. You love it.
Now I gotta ask you.
Wait. Before that, you caught an STD, but you ain't never made a baby.
Because yeah. Sometimes you go when you go in at the beginning, you out there. You out there. You go. You fight them and you have fun. Yes.
I just had to ask that one.
Yes.
Okay, my man. Since we're in KOD Atlanta,
Right.
what is your favorite type of dancer? Exotic dancer, stripper?
My favorite type of dancer,
Yeah, how you
exotic
like 'em?
dancer, the favorite stripper is the girl that actually comes to work every day.
Oh,
I
my
love
God.
her. She is beautiful.
Okay,
like beauty is only getting is in. The girl who comes for me, it's just like your wife. So long as she show up every day, you love her. Everybody wanted in my era. Kim Fields, Tootie, Janet, I thought they was my wife,
Right.
But then my wife was my wife. The girl that I love, I'm thinking this girl is great, that girl's great. This girl who comes to King of Diamonds every day, I love her, man.
No,
I
you're
love
not
her.
getting out of this question.
No. I got another question. You know what?
She is the most beautifulest girl in
From
the world.
a consumer
Beautifulest.
standpoint.
No, you
That
can
is
have
the
we're gonna let him
beautifulest
have
girl
that
in the
one.
world.
But I got a question.
Yeah,
If you could
right
get
now.
one celebrity to come strip, who would you
Who would
choose?
you
to
do?
come?
Yeah.
Who would you choose to come strip?
If I could get one celebrity to come strip, and
Uh-huh.
I asked them once before and they did it, would be definitely Oprah Winfrey. She's beautiful. We get the money, we put it right on the stage, and let's go. I said, Oprah, would you come strip? at
Ock, I
King of
love
Di-"
you, but-
I met her one time. I seen her one time, and I just went for it. I said, Oprah, would you come? I said,
Do you
I
think
was
they
in-
would tip her?
No,
Do
listen.
you think they would tip
I
Oprah?
don't wanna see Oprah in the strip club, man.
Listen.
I kind of want to peek a little bit.
I went with Oprah. I said, Oprah, why don't you come to King of Diamonds and strip? And she looked at me. She smiled. She whispered her security ear. She smiled back, and they ushered me out the room.
He said, "Get his
King of
ass out of
Diamonds.
here."
King of Diamonds.
Get this
Legends
nigga
are
out of
made.
here.
Dreams are
Carried him
fulfilled.
out like this.
Yes.
Say, "Get him
But
out."
definitely, if that was the case, Oprah Winfrey. King of Diamonds is about the money. Nothing else. It's about the money. And the
Okay,
attendance.
yeah,
That's
$1 billion
it.
on
Cash rules
stage.
everything around. That's it.
Dollar bill.
Okay, how about somebody with a lot less wrinkles?
Yes.
I don't think Oprah has wrinkles. See, it's the money. It's the money. I don't think Oprah has wrinkles. But
Okay.
for us, you got to think every girl that you can imagine that you might want to see, they're here at King of Diamonds. You just got the newer version of this. So if I say what kind of car you want, and I could give you the new version before it comes out. When you look at a girl, this is Cardi B again. This is Jocelyn Hernandez again. This is Gwen Stefani. This is Tyra Banks. Look at them, and you make it, and they come. Now with
Right.
us, I did every aspect in this game. I did the aspect from getting the lipo clinics, putting the ass and the titties and the stomach in, everything. And then I was like, then you see her, and then she'll be a caterpillar, and then we'll take her and we'll have fun and put the ass and titties, and it's a butterfly now. And it's like, wow, and this is the new Oprah, and this is the new this, and this is the new that. You make it. You're the one who make it. Like sometimes it's within you. It's like you can be behind every good man is a good woman.
Right.
There's only one thing to being a good woman. She got to be smarter than her man, but smart enough to make him feel that she's dumber than him. That's it. So it's like the women run the world. The guy, there's no such thing as pimps. The woman is the fucking pimp. She makes you think that you are in control, and then when she tells you not in control, you are upset and you start choking because you didn't understand what the fuck just happened to you. And then that happens a lot of time. So it's like the women run the whole place here. Yes.
Yeah, I prefer to work with women. I think women get the job done. They know to be about the money. You know what I mean?
And that's what all it is. It's about you make it what it is, So whatever you see, you got to look deep and see it inside of them. Some people come in here and see an empty building. I see a building that got to get packed this weekend, and that's how we do it. Yes. So it's like you make it. Sometimes we look for it. A smart woman don't look for. Some girls look for a rich guy. A smart woman turns the guy into rich. She's behind you. She's the one who pushes you to go. She's the one who say, yo, they trick you. They make you feel like that's a good idea you thought about. You're like, what? They're like, you said you was going to do this. That's a great idea. And you do it. And behind every good man is a good woman. That's why when you say, yo, you still was married, I'm like, that was a good woman. She was a fabulous stripper, a fabulous dancer that told me, you can get the biggest building out in the world and you can run this shit. And I was there in love. Like, what? You sure?
Okay.
Right, okay. And then when you get to when you grow up and you understand, that's what made it happen, and that's what turned everything into reality. That's why they call the women the earth, and that's why in King of Diamonds is made off of women, and it completely turns men around a day and day over and over again. And women are here to manipulate men. We're here for the ride. Go right ahead.
They're happily acceptable here.
Since you're here and you already in this world, you ever thought about opening up like a plastic surgery company?
Yeah,
so
we have our own plastic surgeons on deck. So I had to do it, and we did that in 2014 because it was all homegrown with the girls. It was like you would get a girl, and the girl who didn't look as attractive was your homegrown girl. This was the girl who came every day. So you was like, damn, how can I get her to look like her, but she doesn't commit to us, So you go and you plastic surgeon this girl up, and then she became her. And that's how it is. And then that's how in King of Diamonds we go homegrown and we get a slew of beautiful women. When we first came to Atlanta, everyone was like, I don't know about the girls, but in my head, I'm like, we're just getting it right. And now, bang, you, and you nip, you chop, you cut. And
are
that's
fake
it.
titties a difference maker?
Or fake ass.
Or fake ass, like it make a difference.
Fake ass and fake titties.
In the club?
Fake ass and fake titties is all part of fantasy.
Right.
This is why we're here. We're here for the fantasy,
Right.
We're here for
the lust.
Dream girl or the dream look, the lust of it.
Yeah.
So it creates that. And, and once we get that, that's what it's all about. So it's like the fake, everything is fake until it's real. It's all a dream until it's real. You chase it and you try to turn your dreams into reality. So them tits is fake, but them shits is really moving. Them shits is really moving. And you look really good and you have a nice fucking character. Right. What's your name? How you doing?
Are you more of a tits or an ass man? Personally.
I'm more of a
Don't say girl that comes
on
time.
Man, on time, on work.
Say that. I'm more, as Akinyele, more of a mouth person. Put it in your mouth. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us tonight. King of Diamonds, yes.
Yeah, y'all. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. Once again.
Is you any final thoughts?
Yeah.
Come to King of Diamonds, Miami. Come to King of Diamonds, Atlanta, 4730 Frontage Road, Atlanta, Georgia. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us tonight. Fellas, don't get too close to the ladies or you will pay child support. If you touch, you tip. If you feel, you peel. Akinyele. Yes, 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 yes.
Yes. And we are out, y'all.
Yes, sir.